A majority of Hoosiers think abortion should be legal, at least in most cases. 27% think it should be legal in all instances, according to the results of the latest Hoosier survey from Ball State. Meanwhile, a majority of Hoosiers think marijuana should be legal for personal use, and a wide majority think it should at least be legalized for medicinal purposes. 54% think it should be legal for personal use. Another 32% think it should be legal, but only for medicinal purposes, while only 10% thought it should be outright illegal. This week I spoke with Dr. Chad Kinsella, director of the Bowen Center for Public Affairs.
The clear majority of Hoosiers are at a point where they would like some form of legalization. Again, there's a very small minority that still would like to keep marijuana illegal. So overall, Hoosiers fit into, a large number of Hoosiers at least fit into that category, more fit into that personal use, again, the total legalization, and then others fit into the medicinal use. And probably not unexpected, given what's happened with a lot of states that surround Indiana here in the last couple of years, and Ohio just, a couple of months ago. Overall, what you can kind of see maybe, together with abortion and marijuana in this Hoosier survey, and really across a lot of surveys and votes, is that a lot more people are maybe a lot more libertarian, and you can even find that strain within the Republican Party of allowing individuals to make their own choices.
I guess, what does that say about the separation of where the public is on these issues and where state lawmakers seem to be right now?
So state lawmakers, again, are always in. It's a tough position. So what you find there, particularly if you look at abortion, is Republicans tend to overall, still support, making abortion illegal in most or all cases. So they do make up, the majority of people in there. So it's kind of trying to strike that balance of making your base happy and trying to keep, what the general public want. And then there's a lot, especially with marijuana, there's a lot of I think, you have the chamber, the Sheriff's Association, you have some very big, powerful groups out there that are a little bit tepid, not real sure about whether they want to allow, a marijuana use. And so it's a little bit slower. And again, you see that for Ohio, Michigan, and a lot of other states, it's like they have a form of direct democracy. Indiana doesn't have that, nor does our neighbor, the other one who kind of has pretty restrictive marijuana use, is Kentucky. And you see that across the South as well. And again, there's no direct democracy in those states. And state legislatures, it's been studied, they tend to be a lot more conservative with a small c across the board. And so state legislatures may be a little bit slower to react to public policy, but eventually a lot of the findings we found in political science is they do get there, but it's maybe sometimes a little bit behind the curve.
All right, stick around. We're back with this week's winners and losers next.